This nigga, this nigga using real TV phrases.
Yo, you never counted us down. Go ahead,
He
Trey.
never had. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in that technicolor in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Weekend Herb.
Hello to all my ratchet black nerd friends. It's me.
Hi.
Alrighty.
I spoke today.
Every week.
I spoke today.
No, it's Rick. It's just Rick.
No, it's the both of them. The both of them. I'm angry at them for a totally different reason, but let's get on with the show. Got a great one lined up for you as always. Thank you for joining us here at Blerds and Whiskey Live. And make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to our content.
It's on TikTok, guys.
I successfully subscribed. Thank you.
See. No, because we've had. Fuck it, we're gonna do it right now. Blerds and Whiskey has a TikTok that if we like to go live on multiple platforms. I like to use TikTok. Herb likes to use TikTok, and so does Mr. Petty, who's absent today. Hope you feel better, homie. But yeah, we like to use TikTok, and it's a pretty good platform. However, we need to be able to go live there for Blerds and Whiskey.
Nice.
In order to do that, we'll get to that part too. But in order to do so, you have to have 1,000 viewers. You want to know where Blerds and Whiskey is at? It is
992.
Actually, until about 8 o'clock this morning, 9 o'clock this morning, it was 990. We got 2 new followers there.
Technically, it was 10:30.
Irrelevant to the point. The point is that 2 of our stars of the show didn't follow the show. Like, I know you guys did TikTok.
Technically, I didn't even have the app on my phone. So there's
right. And then also, it's because their UI is confusing as shit. Like,
how old are you? How old are you two?
I just want everyone to know I was forced into this. Okay,
I just want to let everybody know that they sound like some old ass people
doing TikTok. I just want you to know that.
I don't be out here TikToking or tic-tacking and twatting and all of that nonsense.
Dear God,
necessary.
You literally don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. You just say, hey, I want to follow the show that I'm on and help promote it. That's all you have to do. That's all the part you have to do.
I promote it in other ways.
Listen. I don't understand all of this stuff on Al Gore's internets. All right? God. It's just a lot of foolishness out here, and I'm just out here trying to live my life.
They sound like our parents when we just say, hey, mom, just go ahead and just press follow.
I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable in the state that I'm in, just like you and your Washington Redskins football team should be very comfortable sitting on the couch as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because you had the audacity to call my phone last night. The audacity
yesterday
to call my phone last night.
What happened to y'all yesterday?
Nigga. First of all, you should be a part of the welcome committee to the couch, okay? That is one of your best things to do.
Yeah.
All that hostility needs to come all the way out.
Okay.
All the way out.
We starting right this season right now. Where are we both at?
That's exactly what we're doing.
Where are we at?
First of all,
we're on the couch.
You don't even have a name yet. So where is the nameless team at? Tell me where the nameless team is at. Tell me.
February 2nd.
So we can revisit this conversation in February then, okay?
We went up to 993.
Thank you, Johnita.
Johnita, you've been like, come on. Thank you for following. Come on, people.
Take what you can.
Genocide Service out on TikTok. I already promote your stuff.
Drinking?
They don't pay me enough for that. We don't. You don't have to make a TikTok. You don't have to make one. You just create a profile, leave a random name. You've got 5 of them on the internet as it is, and just follow us. Just because we need to be able to go live on there. That's all I'm asking for. I demanded it from those two.
I did it.
Not you. I'm not talking to you specifically. I'm saying Genocide Circus said, I don't TikTok. I already promote your stuff. They don't pay me enough for that. All I'm asking is to create a TikTok profile and follow the page. We want to get to 1,000 so we can go live there. That's the only thing I'm asking for. I don't ask for much here on this channel. I don't ask for much at all.
Yes, you do.
Hey,
you do. You ask for a lot.
What the? You know what? I'm not doing it. Letting y'all trigger me. Not letting you trigger me. So here, Blerds and Whiskey, let's move along. I do appreciate you guys, seriously, genuinely, I do appreciate you guys following us here on the platform as well as over there. But let's get into our drinking portions of the show because we got to get drinks going, get things prepared. What's everybody drinking today? I am partaking in small batch 1792. I'm just going to be sipping today. I'm not doing any mixes because I didn't get any chasers when I was out. So I'll be sipping today.
Probably the best drink you had in weeks. I'm drinking Tito's and Simply OJ.
Tito's and Simply Sugar.
Okay.
I'm drinking a Ratchet Sunrise, and that is orange juice with Moscato and tequila. I don't have the other part to make it a tequila sunrise, so it's a Ratchet Sunrise.
Okay.
My sunrise came in the ghetto. That's sun wolf, so that's why it's Ratchet. Here we go.
Keep refreshing this page. So I don't care what
we need a story, Rick. Come on.
Gather around, children. Gather around. As once again we journey. Nah, I'm just drinking red wine.
Oh man, come on. Come on. Nope. You could have told a story about how you crushed the grapes.
Nope. Listen, if I give it to y'all when you're asking for it, then I'm satiating stuff. So no, you'll get it when I'll give it to everyone when they're least expecting it. That's what she said.
Oh, before we move on, just one more thing about TikTok. Yeah, because I'm upset. I burnt my bacon for you. Look at my bacon. Look at it.
God damn.
I burnt my bacon for you.
So what you're saying is you aconized it?
You know what? See?
No.
You know what?
Love you, homie. He don't watch the show, so it is what it is.
Listen, I'm sorry. For those of you that know, y'all know that bacon ain't nowhere near as dark as Aiken's ass.
Clip of the week.
There's no bad. She can come get this bacon. And you know what? I hate y'all because I said I wasn't going to say that shit out loud, and here you go.
I know you wasn't going to say it. I can say it because I'll say it to his face.
Hold on, Trey, read what Cam said on YouTube.
I'll put it down for breakfast. Me, okay, Rita. I'll pick it up sometimes. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Let's move along. We have a lot of fun here. TikTok. We love you all. Please follow the TikTok. We legit want to go live there and give you guys more content that's quick and easy to digest. So make sure you check us out over there. There is a burnt bacon, but that was burnt beyond recognition. God damn.
I said it was. And it was my good bacon. It was my $7 pack of bacon. I'm upset.
Oh shit, Johnita says, come on, do a side-by-side, bacon versus bacon.
I mean,
I love you, man. I love you.
We could do a side-by-side, but people be like, why is that bacon up against that black-ass screen?
All right.
It'd be the bacon versus the void of space.
Leave Harambe family members out of this, okay? Leave them out.
All right. Church announcements. Let's go. Because he's not going to come on the show to defend himself. If he comes on the show to defend himself, then we can keep going. But
I'm going to have so much fun making this clip of the week.
Shit. Do not.
I am. No, fuck it. I got you.
Why did I do that? That's my fault. That's all me.
Oh, man. Okay. Hers Blerds. Tune in every week on YouTube and IG. And just follow me. I'm sorry. That shit was hilarious.
Come on, man. Get it together.
Okay. So WWE is back on this bullshit. The famous champion, Walter, he's not a champion now, but Walter goes by a new name, and that name is Gunter Stark. Rick, you want to fill us in on the history behind that?
Sure, I'll fill you in. Walter, who was also Austrian, so he may as well be German, the WWE trademarked the name Gunther Stark. Well, they since we had the meeting to talk about it, they did change it to just Gunther because they came in such fire for it. But for those of you who don't know, Gunther Stark was a Nazi U-boat captain who was known for a bunch of his atrocities committed during World War II. So once again, the WWE is just out here just there is pushing the envelope, and then there's just doing crass ass shit. And it just seems like at this point, at his advanced age, Vince McMahon just wants a bunch of crass shit on his program, even though they don't do things because like they want to not have like anti-bullying campaigns and all of this stuff. But then again, you also want to glamorize, because yes, that's what you're doing, glamorize Nazis by naming some of your performers or your independent contractors by giving them these names. This is why I don't watch. This is exactly why I don't watch. It's consistent dumb shit like this that just keeps me away from the WWE product.
It's just moving on. King of the Hill is finna make a reboot. Guys,
Is it?
Go.
I was going. Is it a reboot or is it a remake or is it a reimagining?
Reboot.
It got a re in front of it. Like, I'm just tired of that.
Yeah, I'm. You know what? I want to know, is this going to take place like literally after, or is it going to do like way down the line, like years later, as everybody's grown up? Right the second, they say it's still in the works, so nothing is set in stone as far as what's going to happen. But they said they are making it. Thoughts on that?
If it's not, if I don't see Bobby Hill as an adult and him taking over the show, being the king of the hill, I want to see progression. If I don't see that type of progression in it, I don't know if I'm be interested. I might watch, and it might be funny. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a chance. But I want to see the future of the Hills.
That's like, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Wait.
That's also like The Simpsons. Like, when y'all gonna let these 30-year-old kids grow up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying.
Yo, they're 40.
Like,
No, go ahead.
Comment and can't nobody hear it. You got to turn your mic on.
I'm curious about what they're going to do if they do just a continuation of where they left off at, and everybody's still the same age. Well, what are they going to do about Luann and Luann's boyfriend? Because the two people who voiced them, Brittany Murphy and then Tom Petty, who voiced Brittany Murphy's boyfriend, they both passed on since then. So
True.
Her husband. What are they going to do about that? Because those two people have passed on. And I mean, honestly, if I don't get to hear Hank go, "God damn it, Bobby," if I don't get to hear that at least once a week, then I'm gonna have a problem. Like that's pretty much the only thing that I'm expecting from it.
But
yeah.
But here's the thing. I just want to know
if
Bobby's gonna
say hold on, wait, pause.
Good.
OCG, turn your mic on.
Right now. All right, look.
It's coming on now.
Mic's on. All I'm saying is Hank Hill as a granddad would be amazing to watch.
Or
then he's got biracial grandchildren.
Oh shit.
Now also in today's day and age, you can't have a white man voicing Mr. Khan. And then also, I just want to see, I hope that Cotton Hill is alive also, and they modernize it. I need for Cotton Hill to be alive and they modernize King of the Hill. That shit's gonna last 1 week. 1 week after the episode when Cotton shows up.
Oh. You're Laotian, ain't you, Mr. Khan?
No, I'm just thinking about Bobby. That's my purse. I don't know you. And is he gonna do that as an adult?
Now, Bobby will be a flourishing character nowadays. I'm telling you, Cotton is the problematic one. Because the first time he gets off the car and goes, "Mr. Khan, my bags."
So is Bobby gonna have more than one baby mama? I feel like he should have 2 kids out of the same age.
No ankles.
Bobby would be too. He would be too. He's too socially awkward to get.
Low key, Bobby was low key.
Right,
like
and that's
that.
why I feel like he should have 2 kids. He should call him his twins, but they should have different mamas, and they should be like 3 weeks apart.
Hey,
he should get his nickname on.
Bobby was out there buying adolescent chicks fruit pies and shit.
Yo, he was. He was.
You see the vision now? You see the vision?
Boom, but I just want to know what Boomhauer is going. Is he still going to sound the same? Just anyway, just moving on.
Oh, wait. But speaking of ratchetness, since we're on the ratchet topic, I just want to bring up something ratchet that has been bothering me.
Okay.
And there is a book called hold on, I'm sorry. But let me prepare, because this was some bullshit. The name of the book is called The Old Thot Next Door. And it just so happened to scroll past my timeline on Instagram, because I don't TikTok. It was on Instagram. And it was
Why?
by some guy. The author name is Quan Mills, okay? And the story is about 76-year-old, get this, Vernita Ernestine Washington. That's her name. Vernita Ernestine Washington is the 76-year-old Thot next door. But get this. This author has also wrote other books. Y'all ready for it? Pregnant by my granddaddy's boyfriend.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
I'm not done. This hoe got roaches in her crib.
So real quick, while y'all,
you gotta let me do my favorite book, because Rick, this is your daddy. And the other book is Pastors Eat Too.
nigga.
And you can get a signed autographed copy for $25.
So
I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? So yeah.
So one of my friends happens to be reading This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib, and he started out like, his wife was talking in our big group chat. She was talking about this nigga's actually reading this book to us, and he was reading out loud to his family. Then he posted an excerpt. He posted an excerpt of it, the first 3 pages of it, in our group chat. I read it, and you know when you have one of those moments where you just like, that's enough of the fucking internet for me today. I had one of those moments. It was so bad, I turned my phone off for the night, and this was at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. I read the shit.
Pineapples to the 10th power, Rita.
I should bring y'all ratchet moments of the week every week. I feel
Johnny on YouTube. Johnny on YouTube says it's pulling apart like a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay. Just why?
Put that graphic up one more time, OCG. Put that graphic up one more time.
No, we don't need to see it anymore. Please,
Put it up one more time for the people. One more time for the people.
Oh, come on, man.
Who did you get to post this picture?
Look at it. Look at her.
So many questions.
Why?
Look at her.
So many questions.
Hey, Rita, what's her name again?
Come and get it, boys.
Vernita Ernestine Washington, and she's 76. So if you're trying to get that whole snapper, that's where you need to be at.
I'm still hung up on Ernestine.
She said, come get some of these ham hocks.
Hold on, young fella. My legs don't go back that far.
You want that PS5, baby?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You gotta work.
That's an interesting question. How much would I have wanted that PS5 before I got one? Damn.
No, not that goddamn much.
I don't know. I'm enjoying the fuck out of my PS5 now.
No.
Like, hey.
No.
I felt like other people I needed to share.
Water in the lawn.
Ernestine, better get them clam lips away from me.
Yeah. My aunt Nene is on the comments on YouTube. She says she really feeling her oats. Dear God.
Not Miss Parker still watering the lawn. Shut up, man.
All right, come on, man. Move on. This is not Blerds and Whiskey. This is not well, it's a book nerd, I guess, but Jesus. Okay. Keep going.
On some serious news right now. The U.S. government has made it to where every home in the U.S. is eligible to order 4 free at-home COVID tests. So if you and the orders take about 7 to 12 days. So If you want to order your own, it's one per household. It's at covidtest.gov. Once again, it's covidtest.gov.
And
So
they
if you
got
got
the U.S. postal system to deliver it, which means it's never gonna get there.
And if you got 2 people in your household, you get 4 tests. If you got 14 people in your household, you get 4 tests.
As a former employee of part of the, I used to work for FedEx. Everybody should know that by now. Yep, those. Yo, can you imagine? Them shits is going missing. Them shit, hey, homie, you want to need a COVID test? I got you, $25. They going missing. You're not getting them. You're not getting them. So people going, and then on top of that, we're gonna be tossing them junk. Well, I'm not anymore. We're gonna be tossing them junks at your windows. It is what it is. Them junks gonna show up broken, battered, or missing. That's how they're gonna show up.
Yeah, right. Or not at all. And they're gonna say it's been delivered into your mailbox, and you ain't got no fucking mailbox.
I mean,
some shit like
the only
that.
way that this is gonna work is if they put it in like a black bag, is if you order in some of those sex toys or whatever. That's the only way that she's gonna get it without it being bothered. That's the only way.
Them shits go dismissing too.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, but never mind.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I didn't personally do it, but I
Never
remember.
mind.
Hey man, I got a shipment. Like, hey bro, go away. Go somewhere.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right. So, the so popular show Squid Game is going to have a season 2. Now,
Yes.
Did everybody watch season 1?
Hell yeah. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
The ending.
I think I watched it twice.
The ending.
Yeah, they set it up for a sequel.
I know they set it up for a sequel, but that motherfucker's stupid. I'm just gonna say that.
Everybody in this show, like, it couldn't have been black people in this show.
No.
Because
After that first gunshot at the green light, red light, green light, I ain't gotta do this shit no more.
Besides the fact that it's a Korean show, the width of the area for the last little track where you had to tell if it was tempered glass or fake glass or sugar glass, whatever have you, the rails that they had it on, a black person would have been arms would have been long enough and feet would have been long enough to walk across and get to the end. That's why you ain't had no niggas.
Nope. I'd have been the nigga on them outside rails because that's the most stable part. I'd have been out there, arms extended, foot over foot, walking right down it. Anybody who got close to me, I would have pushed their ass off.
Yep.
I'm not playing with you people. Or I'd have been using little Koreans like surfboards. Or like a surfboard.
Really, and we definitely not about to die for revenge, bitch.
Facts. And he had
I'm not about to die with you.
Spoiler a year later, but he won the end of the games. If you didn't see, it was a murder death game, unfortunately. But he won what was the equivalent to, I think, $46 billion American.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going back. If I had $46 billion,
and he didn't spend it because he had a conscience now.
I don't know nothing. I ain't see nothing. I was the only person there. I don't know shit about shit. That would have been me.
My Instagram follower list is going to look like a grocery list after that. Check mark.
So I think they should copy Hunger Games, and I feel like they're missing on the opportunity if they don't call it Squid Game Season 2, The Boy on Fire, after what he did to his hair at the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
Hated that shit. Stupid ass hair dye. Again, it was the best 8.5 hours of television I've seen in a while. That last 30 minutes gets real janky, yo.
Yeah.
And that last 30 minutes pissed me off. Because you was on a flight to go see your daughter, and so this is more important than you going to go see your child.
Johnita said it. Go see your kid, nigga. That link for COVID test, put that on the fan page for me. Thank you.
Yeah. Moving on. Rest in peace to Gaspar Ulliel. He was supposed to shut up, Trey. Which character was he supposed to be playing in the upcoming Moon Knight?
Midnight Man.
Midnight Man. He was scheduled to play Midnight Man.
No, he is playing Midnight Man. His shit is all shot.
Yeah, he is playing Midnight Man. My apologies. But he passed away this past week in a skiing accident. So rest in peace to him and our condolences to his family.
And if you guys don't know, he was also in the young Hannibal Lecter movie. He played Hannibal Lecter in Hannibal. Oh, yeah. And then also he's the creepy guy in all those Bleu de Chanel cologne commercials. That's him. Yeah.
All right. All righty. So, no, people say, you can't believe Jamaica for the first time in 20 years, you have a bobsled team. So congratulations to.
Were you just speaking patois?
Yeah, I was doing the whole entire thing from Cruel Running. So yeah. So Jamaica has a
chant that they had.
Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Here go, boys. It's bobsled time.
Cruel Running.
Right near the beach, boy.
Half of me is extremely offended right now. But anyway.
But no, congratulations to them. They qualified for the four-man bobsled Olympic Games. So we'll be rooting for you because you're going to be the only Black people out there bobsledding. So
I got a question. What was they practicing on? Because it don't know.
A push cart with a push cart. Is your mic on? Is the question. Mic on.
No,
because you be throwing us off because then you be having like full sentences and then we have to listen to your full sentences and then you want us to repeat your full sentences, but it's like awkward silence because we're trying to listen so that we can relay. So you,
my bad, y'all. It's not like we've been doing this for 2 years. So no. So yes, they have been actually practicing off island. Obviously, they traveled to train, and they did the damn thing. They rose the funds, and they made it happen.
Well, I'm just glad that they qualified and that they made it because I'm glad that Malik Yoba and Leon and the other nigga that was in it. Yeah, and them niggas is actually getting work now because the ones from the movie is the ones that's gonna be on the team, right? Or am I wrong? Did I miss that?
Them niggas is every bit of 50 years old now.
We're going to win their ass and then we get to some correct gourds.
Stop it. Stop it. Next topic. I can't stand y'all.
Poor John Candy.
Oh man, John Candy, man, he will be missed. Oh man. Last off, W. Kamal Bell has a documentary.
Shit, he's 2 for 2 this week.
Yeah, so we need to talk about Cosby. It's a Showtime documentary on Bill Cosby.
Rita, you okay?
The Curry goat got it. The Curry goat fucked her up. The Curry goat fucked her up. Yo, real quick. For those of you who don't have Showtime, you need to get Showtime before January 30th because this Bill Cosby, please go and find the trailer. I'll post it in our fan group after the show. But this Bill Cosby documentary, it looks like the R. Kelly joint, except for it's like they've got actual reputable people speaking about it, and yeah, man, and it got a little they show a little snippet of an interview that Bill Cosby did talking about Spanish Fly, and it's just like, yo, you look at it now as an adult, you're like, wait a minute, this nigga's a rapist, or how he went out of the way to make his character on the Cosby Show a OBGYN, he could have been anything else. But I think it's just nah, I got to get a look at them vaginas.
But it's just, here's the part that got me though, the fucking barbecue sauce. He's like, you ever seen my barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
How these people are just feeling themselves.
That was a clip from the Cosby Show, and he's looking at Claire, and he's talking about his barbecue sauce. I'm like, yo, that nigga got the predator face right now.
If you look at YouTube, just look at YouTube and look up Bill Cosby barbecue sauce.
I promise you, after the show, I'm gonna post the trailer for it. And also, thank you, Samuel Dozier. It was Dougie Doug. So
yeah.
So Quan Mills, if you're out there, this is another good ratchet story that you can write.
Oh God!
For Mr.
My OBGYN drugged me. Come on, dear
it's
God.
Not funny, but it's funny. It's not. It really is bad.
Yeah, I can't. I'll watch it. I'll watch it, but I'm definitely going to be pulling facial follicles out watching this because it's just like I can't. Somebody.
The part that's the most. But now on a serious note, the part that like Trey, I completely agree with you because you know what I mean. Like we all grew up idolizing Bill Cosby and the Cosby Show and the Family and all of that. But like now, the people who are talking out about this and the people who are speaking out against it, it's not like it's a bunch of people that's looking for a payday or it's looking to clear their name for some shit. It's a bunch of upstanding, reputable Black people who are speaking about this and who have knowledge of the situation. And that's the thing that drew me into the trailer so much. Like that's the part that makes it so captivating. Because like it's not like Jose Canseco about to go down and then he just dry snitches on all of baseball. No, this is you got Jamel Hill on here. Yep. W. Kamal Bell is one of the most outspoken Black voices who speaks with sense and knowledge. And he produced the whole thing. So you know, and Cosby was a hero of his because he's a stand-up comedian as well. So you know, doing this whole thing has to be tearing his heart out. So I mean, it has to be. Yeah, I can't wait for January 30th. That's all I'm saying. January 30th, Showtime. I know don't nobody have it because they don't have no good movies, but
I do.
Yeah, go out and get it, and so we can watch it all.
I normally only have it during the Shy, like when the Shy is out, but I will pay for a subscription so I can watch that. So
yeah, because Showtime really does put out some good docus. But yeah, go and check that out
on YouTube. Johnny that says Grant. Okay.
No, Trey, finish your thought.
No.
Why you sign up?
Well, real talk. No, threaten to cancel your cable subscription, and then they'll offer you whatever new package created out of their asses, and then got Showtime. All of a sudden, you just have Showtime. Yo, finesse the game, yo. Fuck them.
Acquire it.
OCG's finesse tip of the week. God damn. We asked him not to do it for one thing, but then he just comes around. It's like, I got another thing though.
Going back to the comments. Going back to the comments on YouTube, Johnny the Jack says Grand's cooking more than ribs, and Suicide Note says my OBGYN put something in my barbecue sauce. That's the name of the next book. Fire Stick Gang. Oh, yeah, Fire Stick Gang. Facts. All that. You got to go out there. You got to acquire it. But it's definitely
time to go to that.
Right. What?
No, it's time to go to the next part. The next part.
Go ahead. You do it.
Jesus Christ, Trey. Character of the week, guys. Jesus Christ. Instead of that meeting.
I was going to transition into things, but fuck it. Let's go ahead and just crowbar this here promo in, because I said something about facial follicles earlier. But anyway, if you want to get your beard to look nice, full, and fluffy like me, if you want your beard to get nice, full, and fluffy like mine, stop yelling in my ear, OCG. I got this. Going over to our website, blerdsandwhiskey.com, and check out the Beard Struggle, where you can get 15% off your promo code and 15% off your purchase using the promo code BLERDS1. That's BLERDS1. That's BLERDS, the number 1. And you can get 15% off what you need. You can get some Freya's Bliss. I get rave reviews from that one. And it's so soft. It's so fluffy.
We're always moving forward, but never on rails, Joe.
So since we're talking about promos, guys, I have dropped since January 2nd. I've dropped 12.6 pounds. And I got to thank FNX Fit on that one. So if you need to go ahead and try to shed your weight like I'm trying to do for BlerdCon, go ahead onto blerdsandwhiskey.com. You can go into our promo page and go under FNX Fit and get the 15% off by putting in the promo code FNX Blerd13. That's FNX Blerd13 for 15% off on all your purchases.
There's an S in there.
Don't gain your 12 pounds back drinking that Simply Orange though, because that's not it.
No, it's not it. For the day. I'm drinking water all day for real. So
hey, Fabiola. Yes, I do legit have a crowbar. That's dedication. But you know what, Herb? In all honesty, you wouldn't need any FNX Fit if you went through some, I guess, got a CRISPR and went through some genetic modifications, like our character of the week. Is that a good enough transition for you, sir? Do you want to insert me in the middle of that one?
Perfect.
Damn it.
Character of the week. So, today's character week is the cause of many friendships to break up since 2000 up until even nowadays and currently, 2022. John 117, better known as the Master Chief. The often overlooked and tragic backstory of the Master Chief begins with a 6-year-old child named John. Catherine Halsey, part of a program, was a scientist who was looking for these perfect candidates for this experiment, for basically make their own version of a super soldier. John had some genetic markings that made him one of those perfect candidates. So, under the guise of thinking that he's going to get adopted or taken to a better life, she essentially kidnapped about 150 kids. In place of those 150 kids, they used these empty shell clones that eventually died. So to the world, those 150 kids weren't kidnapped, they just died all of a sudden of some mysterious disease that no one could ever figure out. But in reality, those 150 kids were trained in forms of hand-to-hand combat, military combat, weapons training, tactics. Basically, it's an intense boot camp up until about the age of 14, where they were then genetically altered to become these super soldiers, part of the Spartan program. Not all the kids survived that program, so we went from 150 children to maybe like a handful of these perfectly genetically altered, augmented soldiers. What set John apart from other Spartans is that he showed some leadership potential and eventually was promoted to squad leader of the blue team. Spartans were equipped with a battle armor known as Mjolnir, which was a highly advanced armor that was receptive to basically thought processes and stuff like that, so that they themselves and the armor can react and help the genetically enhanced person react even better. Eventually, the 4th or 5th iteration of that armor came equipped with AI known as Cortana, which is based off of Dr. Hazley herself. Narcissist much? Now here's the thing that is questionable about the Master Chief, not himself but his purpose. Do the means justify the end? He was originally created to actually fight humans. The military's regime to control, they wanted to have totalitarian control over people. But the priority shifted when the Covenant came. So then they sent the Spartans to then fight the Covenant. Then he's perceived as saving the universe. He became a hero. Again, do the means justify the end? They took and experimented on 150 children and then ripped apart their humanity only for them to make them into the ultimate hero. It's an interesting fact about John 1:17 for being Master Chief's name. For the law was given to Moses, but grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. There was a novel and a soon-to-be comic book series based off of the backstory and more detail of world building for Halo called Halo Fall of Reach. You should definitely look into it. It gives you more lore in between and before all the series of Halo, from Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Infinite. Now, back to you guys.
Like, share, subscribe.
Traumatized. It was like the first page, and I was very much.
Listen, I'm gonna post y'all that excerpt from the first 3 pages that Mac posted of this bitch got roaches in her crib, because I need y'all to be just as traumatized as I was. I read this shit. I read this shit and I was like, nigga, why are you reading this to your family? What are you doing?
Yeah, did y'all mix something extra into y'all drinks? Because we talking about this old Thot, and we trying to transition promos, readers putting their damn toes up on the screen.
Well, because I wanted y'all to see my cracker stuff.
Oh my God. You know we got bombers here with foot fetishes. Stop it.
Real quick.
Unless you want to go subscribe to our TikTok. Shit.
38.50, nigga. Hey, did you do your own research on those socks like Aaron Rodgers did his own research on COVID?
No.
Oh shit. God damn.
No, it didn't.
All right. You know, I'm just gonna change the subject. I'm gonna miss playing Halo because now I'm team PlayStation. I still got an Xbox. I'm just not buying the game. But yeah. Good job, Mr. Petty, for our character of the week. We appreciate you, homie. And of course, Luke, we miss you. We'll see you next week. All right. let's get into some topics. Speaking of Microsoft and all their gaming glory, we recently found out that they made a major purchase this past week. They bought Blizzard, the gaming company, and Blizzard / Activision, and for a reported $68.4 billion. And yeah, that's a pretty penny. But I don't know. Do you guys think it was worth it?
Yes. Yes, I do. Again, as somebody who has been a PlayStation lifer, it didn't make me happy, but at the same time, it's going to make Sony increase their game. It's going to make Sony uplift whatever it is they're doing. It's a little frustrating because now, like, that Xbox is going to get a lot of like, they're getting a lot of titles, man. Like, Activision Blizzard owns a lot of everybody's favorite games. It directly affects me because I'm a Call of Duty guy. If anybody knows, that's what I play. That's what I do. You can, if you want my username, you can get it. You can get this work if you want to. But anyway, so
drop it. Say what it is.
He was definitely killing niggas before the
It's Rick 72274. Hit me up. You can get this work if you want it. But like I said, it's crazy.
72274. That's a lot of numbers.
No, nigga. In high school, my football went. I was 72, and then in college I was 74. So 72 to 74. It's a transition thing. But the part, yeah, I know it's overcomplicated. Leave me alone. The part that I find craziest is, and the part that speaks to what gaming has become in this country, Disney bought Fox for $52.6 billion. Mm-hmm. And Activision and Microsoft just bought Activision Blizzard for 68.4. So gaming has surpassed even movie companies now in this country as far as what the income and as far as what things are valued at. That speaks a lot to what is going on and to what's happening. Gaming is now the number one form of media that is consumed in this country. And people shilling out that type of money for one of the biggest game producers or distributors in America or in the world, that speaks a lot, and that speaks a lot to storytelling and art as it moves forward in this country.
And like Cam said in the comments, it pretty much Microsoft has the capital to fix all of Blizzard's problems. And I mean, as far as just thinking about it, what it does for the gaming industry, I think in some games are just too. It's not gonna just go ahead and just have like it's gonna be the put all the games on one big console. I don't think it's gonna like you're gonna take away all the games that was for both of them. As far as like Call of Duty, it's only gonna be on Xbox. I think it's just there's just two. Go, what'd you say?
OCG is coming online now.
Go ahead.
All right, yeah, y'all can hear me. All right, so what Herb is trying to say is it's affecting the industry in a
keep going.
Way. No. All right, so somebody like me, you have to remember, it's not just Xbox versus PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft runs PCs, personal computers. Everybody who's not running Apple. So,
also, you got this shit now on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out.
Damn, y'all ran Herb off.
Did I hurt his feelings? I know damn well I hurt his feelings. Anyway, no. All right, so now you got Xbox, PC. You know,
a little bit of mobile.
That's really all I'm saying.
It's not what you're saying. It's what Herb is saying. Remember, because that's what you landed with.
I'm also just thinking about the fact that Microsoft's influence on esports is going to be a lot. It's going to be real big. Because I'm looking at for what was it, Overwatch and StarCraft. It's going to be pretty good for it. Am I right?
Well, and also for those of you who are mobile gamers, by them buying Activision Blizzard, they also bought Candy Crush. That was a part of it. So they literally bought some of the biggest titles in gaming with this $68.2 billion investment.
I used to
also
go ahead.
also no, you could also we get the expulsion of the toxic ass CEO of Activision, Bobby Kotick. So that's also another terrible ass white man like Harvey Weinstein is getting his dumb ass kicked out of his corporation, which I just can't wait for. That which is long overdue because you created a toxic ass work, huh?
He in jail, right?
Harvey Weinstein is in jail. Hopefully, Bobby Kotick can join him in jail because of his toxic ass workplace that he created for all female and other types of people. So, cheers to you, you son of a bitch. I hope you land on your fucking head.
So I was, and that's kind of where my point was going to go is that, and not that I think that once everything comes to full light and they have the investigations completed, he will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But you don't get to do.
I got to blow my nose.
Oh my goodness! You don't get to that level without having. You don't get to that level without assistance, without help. So even though you may out him, but the environment still, there are people there who allowed this stuff to happen. So,
but question, I don't mean to cut you off, but didn't they go ahead and fire like 40 of those people and even like reprimanded like 35 or something like that?
So I was going to say, yeah, a lot of them have lost their jobs and they've been kicked out. But at the same instance, so Trey, I get where you're coming from, and he probably did have assistance. But when the state of California sues your business, that says that those people who you thought you were allied with, they like, oh fuck that, I can't do this with this dude. Like that's when people start turning on you. So yeah, he may have had assistance to get to the top and to, yeah, it's frustrating as shit to me, you know, because like a lot of these, like in order for us to get ahead, you have to go and get certain certifications and you got to get a degree and all this other shit. But then you realize that when you get up there, the person who is above you, they just got up there because they know somebody. You know what I mean? Like they don't have any idea what they did. Like I'm pretty sure Bobby Kotick, all he did was fucking play Pac-Man or whatever, and some other white person who knew his dad, he was just like, give my son a job. Now he's the fucking CEO of the biggest video game distributor in the country, but he didn't do anything to earn it. So that's why I relish in these moments, because it's the chickens coming home to roost, or the what is the fucking saying? Something coming home to roost.
Home to roost.
No. The chickens, the cows or the chicken come home to roost, and that's what he's like.
And the chicken, the cow.
Nigga, this ain't cow and the cow.
Chickens roost. Chickens roost.
Listen. They was reading that book that you brought up earlier, so now they out here getting their thing. But yeah, it's just it's that's the part that I look into, and I know Mr. Petty also wanted to bring up the fact that this is almost like Disney buying Fox with that whole monopoly issue. And yes, that will be an issue further down the road. But at this point, we just have to, we kind of got to relish in the moment of what's going on. And in the end, in the beginning, this will probably be a good thing. In the end, it's not going to be a good thing because they're going to raise prices on all our. Trey just dipped out for a second. But so we just kind of got to appreciate things for what they are at this moment and take it in. And when we get to that bridge of the Xbox Live service is going to double in price, we just have to cross that bridge when we get to it.
So what do you think this is going to do for PlayStation?
It's going to make them raise their game.
I was about to say, just be on the lookout for the PlayStation 6 at this point.
Actually, PlayStation kind of started this because PlayStation bought Naughty Dog and they bought a bunch of other their game distributors who put out a bunch of their exclusives. So they started this, and now this is Microsoft just being like, hold up, nigga, we make computers, we got money too. Like essentially it's a dick measuring contest between the two companies. And honestly, in a dick measuring contest, what happens is I got to figure out some other way to add some inches on. So that's what's about to happen. People's about to start figuring out how to add on inches. I know the analogy sucks, Trey, but it is what it is. So I mean, I think in the early on, it's going to result in some really good exclusives for every system, for every console. But at the same time, it's going to be interesting. Like, and I'm pretty sure PlayStation isn't going to react lightly to the fact that they lost $20 billion in stock. Like their stocks dropped 20% or 20. They lost 20%, 20 billion in stock the day after this happened. So I mean, they're going to react. I just can't wait how to react because it's probably going to make me spend some money.
The only reaction they need to fucking have is build more systems, because there's no reason I should have to find a scammer to buy my PS5. Like, it's ridiculous. You want to compete? It is, in my opinion, and I've had both systems, it is a superior piece of hardware. It works better, it sounds better, it loads better, it's faster, it's clearer, more compatible with your 4K TV, everything above ground. But if you only are releasing certain numbers to certain spaces, why?
Yo, shout out to Jamaica because she said, "Mama had a chicken, Mama had a cow." That wasn't right.
OCG, take it off the screen.
Yo, she got the business. She got the businesswoman haircut and everything.
I think what OCG is trying to say here is that you would not have had to wait if you and Ernestine or Bernita would have had, you know, a couple of moments, and all you did was your Bluetooth, dog. That's it.
Facts. Yeah, I'm gonna need something stronger than Bluetooth for that though. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my grandma to the next class reunion and pick one up.
Oh my god!
What the hell?
Why is her name Ernestine? Why is it Ernestine?
Well, yeah. All right. So we only got a little bit of time left. So let's get on to this next one. So also was released in the news, Ray Fisher and his comments about Joss Whedon. So if you're a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and what is it, Angel, Firefly, stuff like that. Firefly was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that. But yeah, but you know, Joss Whedon doesn't exactly have a shining history behind him. So, but a lot of people hate him. A lot of people can't stand working with him. A lot of people think he's difficult. A lot of people think that he's racist. But Ray Fisher most notably came out recently and was speaking about his experiences on the set of Justice League, as well as Gal Gadot, and her experiences on Justice League, as well as Batman himself, Ben Affleck. So,
as like Mr. Petty, like Cam said on YouTube, speaking of toxic white men, Joss Whedon came out and said he did an interview. Now, I'm not getting into this with Horace. I'm not doing this week. I'm not doing this with his ass this week. This nigga said Ernestine gonna be on you slow and thick like Aunt Jemima. I can't. Horace. I haven't said this to you in 2022. Knife fight, nigga. Knife fight.
You ready?
God damn it, man. But Joss Whedon did a interview this week. I forgot what publication he did it with, but he basically came out and said that, oh, I didn't threaten Gal Gadot's career on the set of Justice League. She doesn't speak English as her first language, so she didn't understand me. Gal Gadot speaks perfect English. Any of you have seen her movies, it has a little bit of an accent to it, but she speaks and understands very, very fluently. And then he came out about Ray Fisher. Now, if you've seen the original cut of Justice League, you don't have a high opinion of Ray Fisher. But if you saw the Snyder cut, your opinion of Ray Fisher completely doubles or triples, right? But Joss Whedon decides to say, oh, the reason why I cut Ray Fisher's part in my cut of the Justice League is because he wasn't that good an actor. Nigga, for real? We've all seen the Snyder cut. That nigga was phenomenal. He literally carried the movie. It was Ray Fisher and a bunch of white folk following behind him. That's what the movie was supposed to be. Don't sit here and fucking piss on my leg and tell me it's raining, you son of a bitch. We all saw it. We know that this nigga was phenomenal. You just didn't put his part in there because you don't like white people. We know who you are, Joss Whedon. I don't give a fuck if you directed a movie that brought me back to my childhood in the first Avengers. You're a piece of shit.
I just want to say this. Yes, what's his name, Rick? He did say that he couldn't act. He also said logically it made no sense. I question all your logic at this point if you says it didn't make sense, because that shit was amazing.
And keep in mind, go ahead.
I'm just saying, he just, I'm not gonna say that he's racist, but he definitely is a dumbass. Because I'm looking at all that. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker gives off like real racist qualities, but he definitely is a dumbass.
Get your thoughts together before OCGs come in and say what Herb is trying to say.
Because your job as a director is basically to communicate with the characters, the actors, to go ahead and get the shit done. You couldn't communicate with this motherfucker because you didn't want to. You wanted to go ahead and your fucked up movie just when you fucked it up, and then all of a sudden you want to try to place the blame on other people. Come on, man. You's an ass clown for that. Ray Fisher did a hell of a job. And just that's all I got to say. Fuck Josh Whedon, okay?
And also, I'm just saying, keep in mind, we had 2 different cuts of the movie because Warner Brothers did not want to greenlight the Snyder cut. If they did that first, then maybe they'd be actually in the running between the MCU. But as of right now, oh God, here comes OCG.
Before you say anything, look, Cam says OCG is like, I speak Herb, then talks away on the mic.
Johnny, I think they are getting high this episode, but keep on.
Not this time.
All right, mic is on. Normally, I just speak in y'all ear and I just let whoever wants to take the idea run with it. Reason there's 2 different versions of this movie, you have to remember this daughter committed suicide. There was a whole ass tragedy attached to filming them. And as a father myself, that's real nigga shit to me.
And so OCG, that absolutely happened, right? But before that, it is on record as stating that Warner Brothers had lost faith in Zack Snyder's vision for the movie. So I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but I'm speaking on behalf of the Warner Brothers presidents and how they were thinking. That was a gift to them because him saying that he might need to take some time away because his daughter passed away in the way that she did, it was almost like a relief to them because they wanted to can him. But then they bring in Josh Whedon, who also, thank you, Genocide Circus on YouTube, who's also a misogynist because he was also talking about, how can I be sexist? I have a wife. Dumb bitch, what are you talking about? Are you not a racist because you got black friends? Like, what the fuck? Like, Josh, these are things Josh Whedon said. If you guys haven't read the interview, please go out and look it up. It's the dumbest shit you've ever heard. But yeah, like Warner Brothers had literally given up on Zack Snyder and they wanted to can him, but he was already too far into shooting the movie. And it's a travesty that they brought, like, if you look at Justice League, it's like he went to Ben Affleck and he literally was like, hey, you see what Robert Downey Jr. does as Iron Man? I want you to do that. And I remember the first time that I saw Justice League and I was looking at it and I was like, this motherfucker picked up where he left off with Age of Ultron. Like, I'm not even going to try anymore. I'm just going to be like, hey, just do whatever somebody else did in some other movie. Like, it's half-assed. He's a terrible, terrible person. And even people from back in the day when he was doing Buffy have come out and spoken against him and his directing style and the way that he interacts with his actors. Like, he's a bad person. And I'm not going to sit here. I refuse to forgive people who are pieces of shit. I'm not going to. I don't believe in second chances. You want a second chance? Go to fucking church. But that's not my job.
OCG's coming.
Who the pastor?
Mike's back on. So. All right.
Can't deal with
All
it.
right. No. So I'm back. I'm saying we got the redemption Snyder cut. This man, Snyder, fuck Joss Whedon, done great things for the community. But he's also shown himself, not what we thought.
How did that lie?
The milkshake duck or so. No, that's a thing. Look it up. Milkshake duck. No, all right. So back to Joss Snyder. Snyder cut. It didn't quite fix all the problems, but it was a completely different movie. They gave him a chance to go and mourn his loss and then get his shit back together. And what did he do? He got back to fucking work. And he made the movie. And I don't think anybody has really given him, you know, the kudos that he deserves for that. Joss Whedon, whatever. Got memories, good times. But Snyder, that Snyder cut, that's where the whole thing is continuing. And with the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, DC actually has a future. They've been twisting in the wind for years.
Facts.
I mean, they do, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, they don't stick to the fucking source material. It's just that I feel if you're gonna make you have all the rights to all the characters that you want, and other than what's the name, Snyder, and what's homie that just did what's the name, Suicide Squad. Those are the only people who have made DC really good movies. And I mean, except for the exception of Aquaman and the first Wonder Woman, we're not going to talk about the second one. But other than those two movies, those are the only people who's carrying DC. Because Warner Brothers always wants to get in the way of shit. And I mean, just stick to the fucking source material. I sound like Trey now. God damn.
Johnny the Jet, changing the subject. Johnny the on YouTube says, Pastor got to eat too. Our own Rita says, apparently they good at it too, sis. Johnny says, I mean, he better be. He speaks in tongues. Some of the highest shit about a Honda.
Y'all leave my father alone, man.
We got to get out of here, man. We got to get out of here. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, Blerds and Whiskey content everywhere. Follow us on TikTok. Get out there, get your beer struggle, get your FNX Fit. Everybody follow our individual social medias. We gotta go. We gotta cut it off after that. And really, nigga, really.
All I want to say is, in the name of Jesus, hallelujah. Y'all have a good Sunday.
Oh my God. And we do the show on Sunday. On Sunday. Every Sunday.
Hey, this tongue is Holy Cross sanctified. Never mind. Hey, do it, Herb. Do it, Herb.
Hey guys, as always,
y'all be blessed. Have a good Sunday.
Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink motherfucker drink.
It's $38.50 for you motherfuckers. Y'all really gonna have to make an OnlyFans after this. You realize that, right? You're gonna have to make one.
Maybe down the line.
False advertisement.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and that technicolor rainbow in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And thank you for watching Blerds and Whiskey.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe on all social media platforms.
And check us out on blerdsandwhiskey.com.
Be sure to get that merch.
And come take this shot.